Hey, this is Lee with WeirdLee. Let's get into today's reading. Today's reading is going to be for Sagittarius for February 23rd through March 1st. Please understand that all of these readings are timeless. So whenever you see it is meant for you to see, please like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you know exactly when I post as soon as I post, especially if the message resonates with you. And if you feel like it'll resonate with somebody else, go ahead and share it to that person. I greatly appreciate it, and it helps my channel out a lot. Thank you to everybody who likes, comments, and subscribes to my channel. I greatly appreciate every single one of y'all. Y'all are truly awesome. Thank you so much. As you know, we're on our way to 1,000 subscribers to get monetized on YouTube. And once we reach that milestone, I'm doing a giveaway. And if you want to see how you can win a free reading from me, check the description box below. And if you want to follow me on other social medias, you can follow me on TikTok and Instagram at WeirdLee Inc. So let's go ahead and get into this reading. Wow, my. All right. Oh, clear. Thank God. All right, let's go ahead and get into this reading. God, Holy Spirit, guardian, divine light, prosperity, please give me clear and concise messages for Sagittarius. They're heavily in their head about this change. They're angry because they have no ties to you. All bridges have been burnt. They're heavily in their head about your self-love and you focusing on yourself, but also this change that's coming in. They're losing their shit. What else is new? Take it as it resonates. This change is coming in whether they like it or not. It could be a change, like what's going through is like a King of Pentacles could be traveling, take it as it resonates, but it's something about their status changing that they don't like, that they're heavily in their heads about. They're definitely in their head about a King of Pentacles traveling or this change that or a King of Pentacles and they change. Take it as it resonates. They healed because this King of Pentacles healed. Take it as it resonates. Oh wow, they're worried about their status because of the fact that you healed with the Temperance card, Six of Swords. Oh, they're losing their shit. Like Jericho. Walls come down like Jericho. They're losing their shit, honey. Oh. Seven of Pentacles, because you're still moving forward in the right direction with the Seven of Pentacles energy, and they're being forced to reflect on what they did in the past because they've been cut off with the Two of Swords energy based off their actions. They know what's coming in for them. They're angry because you cut them off and you're continuing to move forward in the right direction, in the right path, despite everything they did to try to stop this. Stop this Ten of Pentacles from coming in, apparently. They're losing their shit. They know what's coming in. And they know they've been cut off from your harvest that is coming in. Yeah, because whoever this was, they was working with whatever demon, devil, deity, entity that they were working with. They were trying to use something to bind your prosperity and abundance and your inheritance with the Nine of Pentacles energy. This money, this will, this home, and just it's trying to bind you to force you to give to them. For some people, take it as it resonates. But your determination and willpower to keep moving forward, your patience, determination, and willpower to keep moving forward and control over yourself, expose the truth surrounding these third-party energies with the Ace of Swords. Take it as it resonates. But it also exposed just how determined these people were to trying to bind you and what belongs to you to them. Take it as it resonates. You're getting wish fulfillment and they know this. She's naked, I can't. Divine feminine, you are getting wish fulfillment. They've already received the message that you are the true divine feminine is getting their wish fulfillment. They already got a message about you moving forward and the fact that you've already set healthy boundaries with these people. From a King of Wands energy, Aries, Leo, Sag, doesn't have to be, but it's somebody that was doing all this hoodoo, voodoo, santeria, black magic, sex magic, and leading people to do this shit. You took back control of your power, your energy, your life, and your money to a Wands energy, and you won. Six of Wands energy. Because you did the work, but you're also on your soul path. You're in your soul's purpose on your path that you're meant to be on. Take it as it resonates. People can see you as an expert, but whatever work that they were sending your way, whether it was death magic as well as hoodoo, voodoo, santeria, black magic, sex magic, root work, that shit got dead, done, and over with because you already are in your path. Take it as resonates. It's something about it's a death to this whole cycle, but they were trying to sacrifice you by doing this death work towards you, death magic, or trying to pay somebody to unalive you. They're getting caught up for all these sacrifices. They're being forced to let this shit go because you've already let go, moved on, and you're going towards your Ace of Cups. You're getting a new beginning in partnerships as well as friendships, romantic and platonic. Take it as it resonates. Then they were trying to do this, but because you followed your intuition through all this, they were trying to keep this shit hidden from you, keep it hidden that you're innocent, and they feel like a fool because you still trusted your intuition throughout all the defamation, the lies, the gossip, the magic, all of that shit. everything that they were trying to keep hidden from you. You followed your intuition throughout all of it, and people still found out you were innocent, especially when it comes to this Ace of Pentacles, because you got a lot of opportunities coming in. This Queen of Pentacles energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, matriarch energy, or somebody extremely materialistic, they were giving people offers because they were really naive, thinking that these illusions was going to work over you in your life, but you kept moving forward following your intuition on your own, and there's nothing that they can do about it. Chariot card, because you're moving forward, and you moving forward has them in heavy conflict because everybody has truth and proof and actual evidence and cutting through all the bullshit when it comes to everything, that all these lies that they told, because they found out the truth surrounding this Queen of Wands energy, Aries, Leo, Sag, or these people that was doing all this glamour magic, sex magic, hoodoo, voodoo, santeria and shit, and root work magic. The truth is out, and everybody is seeking the truth. And now that everybody knows the truth, you are speaking the truth, and everybody is seeking the truth. This cycle has closed out for good with the World card, and they feel absolutely helpless and powerless. Something that you're doing online as well, your passion to keep moving forward. You're very passionate about walking away. You've already walked away for some, and they're angry about that because there's no magic they can throw your way to make you like come back around. You're not coming back around. Everything has been illuminated about all this magic that they've been doing, but that shit is returning to sender. You're on your path, on the right path, and they've been cut off, and that's just what it is. All of their lies got exposed with the Queen of Swords energy. Everybody has truth and proof about their manipulation. Take it as it resonates. They realize that this person has no integrity. They're not honest. Everything was a damn lie. A Queen of Pentacles in reverse that's extremely hovering over you. It could be somebody that's hovering over you, that overindulged in this magic as well as lying about you and the lies that they told. People have absolutely a lot of truth and proof, and they have nothing to stand on. They are completely ungrounded, like, and upset because they're caught the fuck up. Take it as it resonates, but it's somebody that is extremely, like, this person is extremely materialistic. They're angry because of the fact that nothing they're sending your way when it comes to this magic is working, but also everything about them has been exposed. They've lost whatever status that they were holding at one point in time. They're caught the fuck up, but the status that they had was never theirs to begin with, and they know that. So it's like, what did you think was going to happen? King of Wands in reverse. They're extremely high-headed and angry because everybody saw the truth through all their lies and manipulation, and people went cold and cut off communication. Something about they receive some type of communication that you're moving forward, but they also receive some type of communication that the truth is out and there's nothing that they can keep hidden anymore, and that they're caught the fuck up. But it's also people messaging them, cutting off communication with them. They're losing their shit about this because they need other people to be around, because having other people around, they can only get their strength from other people. But you're too strong and too pure. That's just what it is. And you're emotionally, mentally, and spiritually stable. You could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Doesn't have to be. But you're in the King of Cups energy of being mentally, spiritually, and emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and physically balanced. They're angry about this shit because people see you as a wise, nurturing leader, and you keep following your intuition with the Hierophant card. Everybody has awakened to the truth, and everybody knows that they're going through a tower, that everybody's going through a major tower. Take it as it resonates. Nine of Pentacles and Nine of Cups energy, because you're happy putting yourself first. You could be an Emperor energy, doesn't have to be, but it's the fact that you stood up for yourself and you put yourself first. They're angry about this because the truth, it made everything, it's making this Ten of Pentacles come to you quickly, but it's also exposing the truth surrounding this Ten of Pentacles even quicker. And they're upset, wallowing in self-pity, crying and shit, because all the illusions they had over you has dissipated because you stay focused on your path with the Page of Pentacles energy. This family is caught up, as well as these people that they partnered up with, because it's been exposed. They can't cause any more delays to you. They're in the Four of Swords about this shit. Everything has been exposed. They're in their Four of Swords because they burn all bridges to you. They're in their heads about all these blockages that they put up on your path and in your way that's being investigated, and you've already pulled your energy back. They know it's a missed opportunity because your energy, you already pulled your energy back. You're already gone. That's just what it is. And they know it's a missed opportunity, and they're losing everything. Five of Pentacles energy when it comes to this harvest that's coming in. Take it as it resonates. But somebody could have saw a marriage as like property or some shit like that, and they're losing that, like some type of like money. You know what I mean? It was completely based off of money, and they're losing that, and they're losing their shit because of that shit. Justice card, because everything is being balanced out, but it's everything being balanced, they're losing access to this harvest, this money, because it was never theirs to begin with. They know this shit is a missed opportunity to try to come towards you because you're not going to work with them, and they know that your ships are coming in, but that's justice. That's just what it is. It's justice. Everything is being balanced out, and this Queen of Cups energy, this mother energy, your mother, their mother, somebody mama, baby mama energy, know that this shit is dead, done, and over with the Ten of Swords, especially when it comes to all this magic that they keep doing to try to oh shit, to keep something hidden, to see people and trick people. That magic is the magic they were doing to manipulate a situation, to have people see a certain thing, see things their way, or to keep some type of manipulation going, to trick and deceive people. That magic is dead, done, and over with. That shit is not working anymore. They're going through this judgment whether they like it or not, and this judgment is coming in by any means necessary, and you are in by any means necessary keeping your boundaries up with the Seven of Wands energy. There's nothing they can do about this shit, and they're triggered by it. They don't like it. They're angry, but that's their fault. It ain't nobody's fault but their own. Five of Wands, they can't compete and fight with you, and there's a lot of in-group fighting going on that they got to deal with, because this is a divine timing ending with the Ten of Swords energy. They're trying to avoid people fighting with them. Take it as it resonates, because they're mad because everything has been illuminated and they can't compete and fight with you anymore. But you were never competing with these people to begin with. 121 on the clock, and they're pissed off about this because this cycle has come to a complete end with the World card, and they feel absolutely helpless and powerless about all this truth coming out, about all this glamour, magic, sex, magic, voodoo, voodoo, santeria that this Queen of Wands was doing. Aries, Leo, Sag, doesn't have to be, but take it as it resonates. They're caught the fuck up for doing all this magic. That's just what it is, and nobody's playing with them. They were really naive about this because they thought all of these illusions was just going to ride out. They didn't expect for you to literally move forward, as well as other people to just move forward and see for what it is. They're in the Five of Swords about this shit because you have a lot of options coming in, but they're fighting amongst these. They're fighting about these offers that these people were giving to them with the Five of Swords, these offers surrounding this Ace of Pentacles, because they feel like a fool because you still got found out to be innocent. And now they're caught up in their shit. Meanwhile, you're getting an Ace of Cups, a new beginning in partnerships, love, and money. Like, oh wow, money. So money too, but romantic and platonic. And they're angry about this shit with the Moon card because of the fact that everything that they try to keep hidden from you, you still trusted your intuition despite everything. It's something about them trying to keep something hidden about a sacrifice too. 122 on the clock, but it is something about them trying to keep something hidden about a sacrifice as well that they're getting caught up for too, because they sacrificed this person or they paid somebody to unalive somebody. But you're in your soul purpose. They're being forced to let this shit go. They don't have a choice. You're already in your purpose. You're already in your soul's purpose on your path. There's nothing they can do about this future outcome. There is genuinely nothing they can do about this. You're too strong and too pure. Six of Swords sideways. This change is coming in. Take it as it resonates. They can't put a depth to this change that's coming in. You're too strong. That's just what it is. You're too strong and too pure. This change is coming in whether they like it or not. And they can't travel towards you. They're angry because they can't travel towards you to try to unalive you. They can't unalive you. Take it as it resonates. But they couldn't put a death to the situation. They keep trying to find a way to take some type of shortcut, but that shit is not working out in their favor. They feel like a fool because they made a lot of 1, 2, 3 on the clock. They made a lot of rash, impulsive decisions that they can't take back. And they just assumed that they knew what they were doing. They just knew they had the answer, just to come to find out that everybody still found out you're innocent, that they're caught up where the fuck they are. And they're fearing the unknown. Meanwhile, you're continuously moving forward into the unknown happily. They're angry about this shit because they're scared about what's coming in their future, because you just stayed focused on your path the entire time. And this family and these people that partnered up with them have been exposed. Sun card, Four of Swords, they're heavily in their heads with the Four of Swords energy because they're blocked from you. But also all the blockages they caused for you is being investigated. You've already pulled your energy back and blocked them from your energy as well. They know this is a missed opportunity. Four of Cups, they are losing everything. Five of Pentacles, meanwhile your harvest is coming in, and they know that that's justice. Everything is being balanced out the way it's supposed to be because they stole from you. That's just what it is. Page of Wands energy, Aries, Leo, Sag, they were really passionate about doing this, and now they're trying to passionately stop this path, stop shit from moving forward. But there's nothing they can do about this. They can't stop your passion. They feel like a fool because of you being so focused on what you need to do and doing what you need to do, as well as what you're doing online. You could be doing something that whatever you're creating, as well as honing your new skills, talents, and abilities. They're angry about this shit. Knight of Pentacles energy, because they know this is over. Your patience and determination and willpower and control is bringing in your Nine of Pentacles, your will, this inheritance, this money, and you're stepping into prosperity and abundance. But that's just you and your energy. Take it as it resonates. You're getting your wish fulfillment. The true high priestess. Take it as it resonates. The true empress. I mean, take it as it resonates. And then they keep trying to bind you. They keep trying to bind you. Whatever demon, devil, deity, entity that they were working with, the truth got told about them doing why they were so desperate to bind you. But they can't bind the truth. These third-party individuals, they call up. The truth is out about them, and you've already took back control of your power, your energy, your life, and your money, and you set boundaries with them. There's nothing they can do about this shit. They really caught the fuck up. They just stuck, and there's nothing they can do about this. Whether they like it or not, they don't. It doesn't matter how they feel. They're just caught up. That's just what it is. They're being forced to reflect on everything that they've done in the past. They know what they manifested and what's coming in. Everybody cut through all their bullshit, manipulation, and the lies that they told. And they still trying to manipulate a situation, but nobody is giving it any mind. People are cutting off communication. They've already received the message that this shit is genuinely over and this is a divine timing ending. You're putting yourself first and you're happy, and they keep trying to bind your happiness. Devil card, whatever demon, devil, deity, entity that they working with is not working with them anymore. Honestly, I feel like whatever they were working with, this demon, devil, deity, entity, if you look at this card, you have this like the puppeteer. This is them, and this demon, devil, deity, entity that they were working with is happy because they about to collect on them. That's what is really going on. Was really up. That's the craziest part about it, because it's like you're putting yourself first. You're in your sole purpose. That's just what it is. You did the work. There's nothing they can do about this. You've already done the work. You already are in your sole purpose. You're already on your path. There's nothing they can do about this. And you're not going to get off your path for anybody. Take it as it resonates. This Queen of Pentacles energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, yeah, they're losing their shit. It's something about this work that they were doing on you. They were doing a lot of work on you to try to bind you. This Queen of Pentacles energy, bind you and your happiness. And that shit did not work out in their favor. Clarify the Ace of Wands sideways. Somebody is losing their shit about this. Like, they're losing their shit about this. Because they didn't expect for this to happen. Ace of Wands sideways, clarified by the Ace of Wands in the reverse. Take it as a, man, this shit crazy. Cause this magic they've been doing it's not affecting you. It's not affecting your intuition either, whether you're a high priestess or not. And they know you're not coming in to save them. They know you're not coming in to save them. They're going through judgment. So if they were expecting you to look out for them or try to, like, you're not. You're genuinely not. And that's just what it is. They feel blocked creatively wise as well. They were trying to they wanted your energy unfocused so they can, like, make you burn out listening to your intuition, but that shit did not work. That happened to them. They burnt out their energy because they kept trying to focus on everything concerning you, and you just kept following your intuition. That's what's triggering them the most, which is crazy. Because it's something about your dreams, powerful visions, psychic insight, serendipity, meditation, introspection, intuition. Somebody had a, wow. Whatever happened, somebody had a dream about them being blocked. That's crazy. They had a dream of them being blocked and the fact that nobody is coming to save them. Damn, that's crazy work. Yeah, 128. Yeah. Yeah, because they kept trying to stall something out. That shit is over. Impatient. So it's like they're making rash decisions and they feel held back by frustrating circumstances. Wow. That's crazy. Yeah, because they did too much. Meanwhile, you following your intuition and they know you ain't coming in to save them. They know you're not coming in to save them. They know nobody is coming to their rescue. They're going through this judgment. Damn. That's crazy work. Seven of Pentacles energy. Meanwhile, you're yeah, Seven of Pentacles energy. Because they know nobody's coming to save them. Take it as it resonates. Seven of Pentacles energy. You're moving forward. They're being forced to reflect on what they did. 7-7 could be significant because you've already set boundaries. They're being forced to reflect on all of their past actions. Meanwhile, you're moving forward in the right direction. This change is coming in, and they're in their heads with the Four Swords because all ties and bridges to you have been burnt and severed. Take it as it resonates, lovers, because you've already set boundaries with them. Queen of Swords energy, and you spoke the truth, and that's justice, balance, everything being balanced out. There could be a whole community that's holding resentment towards these people or fighting because they're fighting with a King of Pentacles energy, or they're fighting about the true status in financial as well as health status of these third party individuals. These could be siblings, doesn't have to be, and they're walking away from them because they realize everything was an illusion and a lie, and they're being forced to let go of all of this money, but also these lies and betrayals that they did, trying to trick and deceive people that they were partnered up with, because they can't like, they're being investigated for these partnerships, and you're mentally, emotionally, spiritually stable, and they can't emotionally manipulate these people anymore that they partnered up with, because that shit ain't working no more. Clarify the Queen of Swords in the reverse. They're angry about this shit. Damn. Yeah, they're throwing temper tantrums about the fact that all these lies that they told, and you're still moving forward, reaching different heights. A Queen of Wands energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. Somebody else doing all this glamour magic, sex magic, hoodoo voodoo santeria, and ritual work. Like, that's what they were doing, and it's something about, and they kept doing magic over this. Somebody may have been doing all this like magic when it comes to like word magic, but also lies that they told. But it's something also about them trying to do magic over you reaching new heights, and they're throwing a temper tantrum because it's not working, as well as them doing magic over your gifts, talents, and abilities. They're angry about how much confidence you have in your abilities, in your intuition, in your natural latent abilities. There's nothing that they can do about that. The fact that you can 131, it's not working. This Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag is upset about this because all the lies that they told is being thrown back in their face because everything was a lie. Especially a King of Wands energy could have been working with this Queen of Wands. They already received a message, and they're wallowing in self-pity, crying because of the fact that they're caught up. That's just what it is. They're crying over spilled milk, shit that they've already seen. Whatever message they receive has them crying because all these illusions that they had has dissipated surrounding them trying to keep something hidden when it comes to these hidden truths. Because you followed your intuition and you still getting your Ace of Cups, new beginning in partnerships and love. Take it as it resonates. Or if they're wallowing in self-pity because all illusions surrounding you to try to keep you hidden from new love, from new partnerships is over. They're crying over spilled milk, Five of Pentacles energy, because they're losing everything, and they're going through financial and health distress because they've been blocked. Take it as it resonates. They've been blocked from coming towards you, but they're losing everything for trying to block your forward movement. You're manifesting new for yourself, and there's nothing that they can do about it. They're angry about this mother energy, your mother, their mother, somebody, mama, baby energy, because you took back control of your power, your energy, your life, and your money. They know you did, and they're in the Nine of Swords about this shit. Take it as it resonates. They're in the Nine of Swords, heavy anxiety, anxious as fuck, having nightmares. Like I said, and I've been saying that for months. Somebody is having bad nightmares, but it's something about a message that they received that confirmed their nightmares have come true. Take it as it resonates. They're in the Nine of Swords. 9-9 could be significant endings and new beginnings because you put yourself first and you're happy, and it's something that you're doing creatively wise, as well as honing new skills, talents, and or abilities. This Queen of Pentacles energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, whatever you're doing online has exposed this Queen of Pentacles energy, and this Nine of Pentacles, this money disinheritance sun card, and they can't delay the truth from coming out. 1:33 on the clock when I said that. Clarify the King of Swords sideways. They're losing their shit about this, honey. Ooh, they losing their shit about this. Because justice is being served. Everybody's cutting through all the bullshit and manipulation. People have cut off communication with this Queen of Wands energy as well. But everybody is cutting through the bullshit and manipulation. And that has a whole community in the Five of Swords about this, holding conflict and resentment because of the fact towards this Queen of Pentacles in reverse, because they lied about everything. They're in their head in conflict about the true divine feminine getting justice. That's just what it is, the true empress. Somebody could be really angry and holding resentment towards somebody pregnant though, because of the lies that they told. They really getting caught the fuck up. It's something about the status that these third party energies was having at one point in time. A King of Pentacles has left them left them and walked away from all these illusions and lies that they told. Four of Pentacles, they're being forced to let go of this money. They don't have a choice, and they're heartbroken about this shit because they keep trying to cheat, lie, and betray people to keep something hidden. It's just to deceive people so people will partner up with them. But everybody knows that everybody's being investigated and found out the truth. And they're emotionally, and you being emotionally, mentally, and spiritually stable is pissing them off. You can be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You don't have to be, but you're in the King of Cups energy. Six of Wands, because you've already won. That's just what it is. You've already won and your harvest is coming in. Your patience and determination to keep moving forward has them fighting, because they was doing all of this because they were determined to compete with you, fight with you, but you kept moving forward. And they're going through a tower for everything that they fucking did, especially when it comes to the multiple sacrifices they committed in the past. It could also be about them sacrificing children. Take it as it resonates. That's not for everybody. This family is getting caught up for all these sacrifices they did in the past, especially when it comes to I don't know why, also children as well. It's a world card to this shit. This family know that this cycle is over. Take it as it resonates. It's over because everybody has awakened to the truth surrounding this Ace of Pentacles as well and how they got it. They're caught the fuck up. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles side. I mean, in the reverse. They're angry about this shit because they're refusing to reflect on their past actions. They don't want to, but you're still moving forward in the right direction, and they're being forced to reflect on their past actions. Meanwhile, you're moving forward. They don't have a choice but to reflect on what the fuck that they did, as well as you move forward and let go with the Hangman. They're being forced to reflect on what they did in the past to get movement forward when it comes to these sacrifices and unalivings that they're getting caught up for. This Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, matriarchs energy, somebody extremely materialistic, that's extremely ungrounded, and now they're hovering over you like constantly because of the fact of what's going on for you and what's coming in for you. King of Wands energy. They've already received the message with the Five of Cups energy. This message that they received has them losing their shit. Because all of this sex magic, hoodoo voodoo, santeria, black magic, root work that they've been doing is coming back to bite them in the ass in the worst way possible. They thought they were going to be able to keep something hidden from you, or keep you hidden from an Ace of Cups, and that shit is not happening because you trusted your intuition throughout everything. They're losing their shit. Clarify the King of Wands in the reverse. They're losing their shit. Somebody is really angry and hot-headed because they didn't expect for you to move forward. I swear to gosh, bro. Because they making a lot of rash and impulsive decisions because they have no strength. They have no power. Everybody knows their true intentions. It's a death to this cycle. They keep trying to shortcut this outcome, but it's not happening. They already received a message, as well as people cutting off communication and cutting ties with them. That's what is also a thing. And they're having nightmares because they received a message that whatever message they received and they can't get in contact with nobody, they're heavily anxious, mad anxiety, and spazzing the fuck out because they are caught the fuck up. They feel absolutely helpless and powerless about this shit. Wow, I know I had all these cards in upright. It's a fake ass emperor because they wanted power over you, but they have no power over you. They wanted power over your prosperity and abundance, but they have no power over you. A fake ass emperor. They're caught the fuck up. They don't have no choice but to let this shit go. They don't have a choice, baby. Self-destructive, impulsive decisions. Cannot make it up. And they have they're having a lot of self-doubt, but it's mainly because of the fact that their past actions coming to the light. They're clean. Like this is a cycle of transformation. Everybody is transitioning. This is the ending. This is just what it is. And they're clinging to the past, fearing this change because they're realizing their mortality and the fact that they can get touched. Their hope, this is the end of hope for them. They're fearing this change because they know what happens when this change comes in. They've already got a heads up that this shit is coming in, whether they like it or not. So now they're paranoid as shit. They have a lot of inner turmoil and they can't think clearly. Yeah. Take it as it resonates. Meanwhile, other people are taking this time to actually heal and move forward. Clarify the Eight of Wands sideways. They're losing their shit. They're shutting down. Angry as hell. Because they were in this reckless ass energy by any means necessary. But they already received a message. Something about being disconnected from you. Take it as it resonates. There's a marriage that's over, but it's something about being completely disconnected from you. They know that your harvest is coming in, whether they like it or not. And they're, by any means necessary, they're being disconnected from you. There is no connection to you. There is no tie to you. And they're losing their shit. Unstable as fuck with the Two of Pentacles energy because you are balanced and stable. But they feel they're completely disconnected from your balance and stability. There's nothing they can do about this because you healed. Temperance card. They know they know it's a missed opportunity to try to heal shit with you. You ain't coming back around them. They know this change is coming in. There's nothing they can do about it. Four of Swords, they know this. They're in their head about your self-love and the fact that everybody knows you're innocent. They feel like an absolute fool. They feel like an absolute fool for what they did. Sorry about that. And the fact that you're innocent and the Wheel of Fortune turned in your favor, and there's nothing they can do about this. Yeah, they know this. You're getting your wish fulfillment whether they like it or not. Knight of Cups energy. You have a lot of offers coming in, but they thought they were going to be able to come in and play your energy with you, but you already know the truth with the Page of Swords energy, and you already cut them off with the Two of Swords energy. Somebody thought that they were going to be able to send somebody in and play your energy towards you or come and give you some type of offer. You're in your soul purpose with the Eight of Pentacles energy. They kept trying to do this work to bind you, bind your Nine of Pentacles, your wish fulfillment, your money, your inheritance to them in some type of way, shape, or form, or bind your soul purpose, and that shit did not work. They can't bind themselves to you at all. And they've been exposed for trying to do this shit. Take it as it resonates. Meanwhile, you're putting yourself first and you're happy. Whatever you're creating, as well as honing new skills, talents, ability, you're happy. That's just what it is. They're angry about this. Oh, they're angry about this because whatever you're doing online, whatever you're doing is exposing the fuck out of this Queen of Pentacles energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, matriarch energy, somebody extremely materialistic, this Queen of Wands energy, this King of Wands as well, Aries, Leo, Sag, and all this glamour magic, sex magic, and hoodoo voodoo Santeria. They have both received the message that's got them wallowing in self-pity, crying and shit, upset about everything they did in the dark that's coming to the light. They're caught the fuck up. There's nothing they can do about this. Clarify the Five of Wands in reverse with the Ten of Swords. Everything is fine. Because they did all this to compete and fight with you. Five of Wands coming out again. Five of Wands coming out on top of the Five of Wands in reverse. They can't fight with you. They did all, it's the end of this competition and them fighting with you. They did all this to compete and fight with you over an Ace of Cups that's coming towards you. This new beginning, these partnerships and these partnerships, romantic and platonic. They're fighting now because of the fact that this shit is coming in. You still leveled up regardless. That's just what it is. And they can't come with you. They lost everything, Five of Pentacles, but everything that they lost was never theirs to begin with. They're losing everything, and you, and like whatever burdens they try to put on you has come to a complete end, but they're blocked from your energy. This shit is over. And they know they losing everything because they're blocked from your new beginning, and you're mentally, spiritually, and physically, emotionally balanced. 141 on clock, and they're losing their shit because of it, because you've already won. They keep trying to lie, trick, and deceive you, but everybody has already bared witness to these people that partnered up against you to go against you, and that you already pulled your energy back, and they're being investigated. There's nothing they can do about this. They're being forced to let go of this money. They don't have a choice. Let go of the lies, the illusions, the deceit. That shit is over. All these illusions have been exposed when it comes to this King of Pentacles energy. That's dog, especially these illusions surrounding their status as well as health and financial. They caught the fuck up. These third parties in this family, these third party energies that you walked away from in this family, they're caught up. They're caught up for this shit. They know that this shit is over. This family know this whole cycle is over with the World card. It's over. Everything that they've been doing in the past is over. They're caught up. Clarify the future outcome. They're angry about this shit because there's absolutely nothing they can do about it. This was an inevitable ending. They are in the Knight of Pentacles. Bro, they are upset because everybody knows their true intentions. They're making rash, impulsive decisions because of the fact that they're angry about your patience, determination, and willpower to keep moving forward. No matter what they do, you still focus on you and what you need to do. This would, like, they're trying to, like, they're in denial. This is like they're trying to resist the inevitable. This shit is over. It really is. They're trying. They don't have a choice. This change is coming in, and they keep trying to resist this change from coming in. But it's like it ain't gonna change shit. They caught up. Like, you know, it's like, what did you expect was gonna fucking happen? I keep saying that every time. It's something about an investigation into somebody. Say they killed somebody on paper. That shit is over. They couldn't dead, like, something about you pulling your energy back as well. Somebody could be getting caught up for like fraud, as well as saying somebody was unalived and they still alive for somebody. Take it as it resonates. They're upset because they couldn't put a death to this change that's coming in as well. Also, they can't put a change to this investigation. They're being investigated. They couldn't stop you from pulling your energy back, and they feel like a fool because this change is coming in, and they're heavily in their head about you being seen as innocent, people knowing for a fact you're innocent, and being proof that you are innocent, as well as in their head, because all bridges to you have been burnt in your self-love. The Wheel of Fortune is in your favor. They're upset about the shit. 144, because it's like your self-love. They hate that shit. They don't like your self-love you have for yourself. A Queen of Pentacles energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, that feeling like a motherfucking fool because they caught up, and they're caught up. They could have lost whatever job that they had. Take it as it resonates with the Eight of Pentacles. Take it as it resonates. They're angry about this shit because this magic is not working on you, bro. You're already free, and they know that they're not getting wish fulfillment. This work that they've been sending your way is not working. You've already freed yourself, and you're just waiting for your ships to come in because you continuously keep moving forward in the right direction, and everybody has truth and proof about what this family has been doing to you since your childhood, or to some children, surrounding some children as well, but also since your childhood, what this family has been doing to you. And that cycle has closed out for good with the World card. They caught up. They're caught up. They got truth and proof, evidence about these third parties, individuals, and these siblings. And that's why this King of Pentacles walked away from them. They're done. Like, real shit. They're losing their shit about this. They could have lost whatever job that they had at one point in time. They're losing their shit. Ooh, they losing their shit. They're losing their shit because they kept seeking so many shortcuts, and they burnt themselves out. That's just what it is. People could be realizing that they are not as well versed as they claim to be. Even if they studied this shit, they're not as well versed. Take it as it resonates, because they're doing shit that they didn't need to be doing. Divine Feminine sees them as hollow, empty, and they're bored with the bullshit. God, Holy Spirit, grant around like prosperity. Please give me clear and concise messages for Sagittarius. So Divine Feminine energy, you done with this shit. You're sick of this shit, to be honest with you. You're not dealing with it. Like, you're really done with this shit. You're bored. Divine Feminine is bored with the dishonesty, deception, and trickery that these people keep trying to do. This family that's getting caught up with all this shit. Divine Feminine has already freed themselves. That's just what it is. And now a whole community is freeing themselves as well. Yeah, when it comes to all of them trying to, like, everybody's bored. Everybody. It's not just a Divine Feminine, but everybody's bored with these people trying to cloud people's judgment and cause illusions. Everybody's done. Everybody's sick of this shit. They're done. They don't want to deal with this shit. Everybody knows it's a lie. Ain't nothing true about it. Ain't nothing true about it. Ain't nothing true about what they've been saying. And they can't play victim. They're losing their shit. Because they keep trying to fight with you or cause conflict for you. They're fighting amongst each other because they can't play fucking victim anymore. And they damn sure can't make you into a victim. Nobody sees them as a victim too. And nobody's arguing with them. This cycle of delays, waiting, and repeated patterns is over. Like, they keep trying to force it, but it's over. And you're not heartbroken. Nobody's heartbroken about this. That's just what it is. Take it, because they couldn't break you. It's something about this. They did this before. They were trying to break you, but you're already aware of all the bullshit. And everybody is aware that they're trapped, stuck, tied down, and captive, this family. And this whole foundation is rejecting them. They're rejecting this confusion that they keep trying to cause to force the type of connection, whatever fantasy they had. Everybody has the truth. They know the truth. They got clarity about their true intentions. They done with this shit. They're longing, aching, and craving to come back in, but everybody is longing, aching, and craving to heal, release, purify, and cleanse their fucking energy of these people. And they keep trying to apologize to return to some type of commitment and or marriage. That shit is over. These non-committal sexual energies that you, like, they're mad because you ghosted them. Take it as a resonates. They're sinking in despair, falling apart because everybody is ghosting them because they already know the truth. And they're unstable as fuck because whatever curse, hex, and witchcraft they send in your way has been rejected. Literally. You freed yourself. They keep trying to take this risk, but you freed yourself because of the fact that you had a clear head perspective and you already knew that you were better off. That's why you walked away. You walked away from them and left them out in the cold, and they're going through karma for the consequences of their actions. That's just what it is. And you're at peace with this. Balance and harmony. And these third-party individuals is losing their shit. Even these third parties are leaving this family in the past. Because everybody is withdrawing their energy. They keep trying to attract you in. But attract you in. Take it as it resonates. But you woke the fuck up about what they were fucking relying on. So you trusted yourself and you walked away and closed this cycle out for good. You left the shit behind. And that was unexpected that this cycle would close out for good. They never expected that shit. They expected you to keep chasing this toxic shit. They were in their ego and pride about this shit, trying to chase you down to do this shit to you. But you followed your intuition, started over in a new direction. And they keep trying over and over again to try to get you back into a cycle of delays, and they're waiting to get you like, oh, let's have a good time. There's something about this sex magic they keep trying to do to bind you. Take it as it resonates. And they're stressed out and arguing because they wore this mask for so long, and divine masculine has woken the fuck up about what they've been missing, desiring, and craving. They separated and blocked them out, and y'all, they keep spying on you, but you already escaped. You're avoiding, blocking, and pushing them out. They're losing their shit about this, bro, because they're caught up. There's nothing they can do about it. Like, this shit is done for. It's over with. They keep trying to, everybody's aware of them trying to find some type of information, but they can't find no information on a divine masculine. So they're still trying to, your divine masculine is aware that they're still trying to find you or spy on you in some type of way to get some type of information. Excuse me, because you already escaped. Like, dog, jeez, I need to drink some water. You're avoiding, blocking, and pushing these people away from them trying to return to force some type of second chance, some type of reconciliation. They keep trying to come back around. They're bitter and angry because you escaped. You're avoiding them. You block them out. Their obsession with you to attach to you, like, your answer is no. The boundaries are up. You're resisting them, suppressing you, and them trying to cause you conflict and trying to keep some shit, like, they trying to do this in secret to get you to open your heart, and they feeling vulnerable and afraid because the answer is no. They're trying to mirror your energy. They're sad and depressed because that shit ain't working. They're getting stonewalled and met with silence. Take it as it resonates. And it's something about them trying to cause mixed signals surrounding somebody beautiful, charming, graceful, and kind-hearted. Mixed signals. This reached this breaking point, and they're overwhelmed because they're overwhelmed because this reached this breaking point. Final straw is over. These shallow, hollow, empty people that you're bored with, them trying to cause cloudy judgment and illusions to distort what actually happened in the past. Now that you know the truth about what they did in the past, this family, somebody that's pregnant, and these parents, they're losing their shit about that. They're losing their shit. This family, somebody that's pregnant, and these parents, because they depleted their own energy trying to deplete divine feminine's energy to lie about people and trying to lie on the divine feminine and trick people and deceive people to cause delays to this change. They depleted their own energy trying to do that to the divine feminine. And the divine feminine has just been focused. They keep trying to cause delays to this change coming in, but the divine feminine keeps focusing on themselves. Self-growth, self-focus, and soul finding. And the divine feminine has been manifest, like, whatever they've been trying to manifest or trying to get back into divine feminine energy, that shit ain't working because the divine feminine keeps releasing, letting go, moving on, and walking away. It doesn't matter what they do. They keep trying to keep, everything is getting unveiled about them being why they were so obsessive about the divine feminine in the first place. 1:51 on the clock. There's nothing they can do. There's absolutely nothing they can do. There's nothing they can do. This shit is genuinely over. They don't have a choice but to accept this and let this shit be dead, done, and over with. But they can do as much as they want. It doesn't mean it's going to work. Everybody's firm and wide awake, especially when it comes to you being single, independent, and alone. Take it as it resonates. You did it. Like, that's just what it is. They're losing their shit. They're just losing their shit. They're losing their shit. That's just what it is. Because they've been trying to keep, everybody's firm and wide awake and already made a decision. Everybody knows that you're single, independent, alone. And they've been trying desperately to keep that secret. But it's like, how are you going to keep it a secret when everybody already knows? That don't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Everybody already knows. To keep something secret, people need not to know it. People know. Like, so what do you mean? And they know that they're going to jail for this shit. For trying to keep this secret. It's like I said, a fake marriage being exposed. They are completely disconnected from you. That's just what it is. Let me get clear and concise messages for Sagittarius. Please, come on, let's go. What we got, bro? This shit is I'm so done with this shit. They're fighting amongst each other because of your intuition. Again, your intuition. They're losing control and reckless ass energy because nobody sees them as a victim. They can't cause any more delays when it comes to putting you back in a repeated pattern and karmic lesson. That shit is over. They can't break you. They're losing their shit because you've already broke up, walked away, and separated yourself and put an end into the bullshit. They can't break you, and you're not heartbroken about leaving this shit behind and putting an end into the bullshit. It's the end of this. It's the end. The end of this opportunity. Nobody wants to be around this shit. Everybody is aware and already knows the truth. Especially when it comes to them spying heavily and trying to find information on the divine masculine. They're having mad anxiety because they're binded to what they try to do to you. This change is here. Take it as a resonance, and they keep trying to bind themselves to you to try to change something. It's something about their communication call records and messaging emails that solved everything, and now they want to run away. They're upset about the fact that you were able to get away. It's something about your lineage. They're angry about. They keep trying to attract you in. They're emotional as fuck because it's like they want to force some type of reconciliation. The only reason why they want to take this risk is because everybody's got so much information on them about all the shit they did, especially what they did on social media. But also what you're doing on social media is giving out a lot of information. They're losing control about that. Everybody realized this was a waste of time. That's what they're realizing. This was all a waste of time. They're drinking heavily because everything that's getting backed up, this data backup and digital, everything is getting exposed. A whole community could be talking about this. It's something about them circulating around an STD, STI, as well as poisoning people in the community. And that was a surprise to them that this something about blood work and DNA that exposed everything in an investigation when it comes to these illusions that they were casting. So they could have got found out that they aren't who the fuck they say they are, and they're having hella money problems because then now they got eternal regret because they're getting caught the fuck up. They have eternal regret for trying to set you up and trying to manipulate situation because you're still leveling up, and they kept trying to cause some type of chaos for you, for them to level up. They're being heavily watched for their hostility and jealousy towards you. This elder that's getting caught up for these lost loved ones and these key people in court a problem. Take it as it resonates. It's something about your talent, your skills, and abilities that brung focus completely on these people that's addicted to drugs, alcohol, toxic attachments, and obsessed with you. They know this is a miracle. They feel like this is a miracle that you're getting what you want. But it's something about them being exposed about how they were earning money. And they were paying people to do practitioners to do work on law enforcement as well. They're getting caught the fuck up. Law officials are like watching them heavily. They're getting caught up. 1:55 o'clock. There's nothing that they can do. Lawyer, judge, and police, they done with the bullshit. They don't want no more parts. They can't manipulate a situation or play a tyrant in your life, in the divine masculine's life anymore. They're caught the fuck up. Whatever commitment, oath, or agreement that they had is over. That shit is dead, done, and over with. Like, take it as a resit fucking Nates. This shit is genuinely over. Everybody's following their intuition, especially after this DNA and blood work came out. They're losing control and reckless energy. They can't play victim because they're not a fucking victim. A whole community could be losing their shit, but it's something about people. People ain't fucking with them. People ain't fucking with them, dog. This is what it is, and that's divine intervention. Something about getting caught on video, photo, and audio, trying to appear as you, or also them trying to mirror your energy, but also appear as you. Take it as it resonates, either on camera as well, to try to they're being forced to compensate you for putting on this act. These third party individuals. It's something about them trying to receive some type of money for like acting as you or appearing as you, these third party individuals, and then them trying to set you up. There's a lot of old cases and cold cases that's coming back up, and they keep trying to get close to you. These forgotten people, this forgotten person, old person, people from your past, they're getting caught the fuck up because you're getting your new beginning. But whatever wisdom that people have found out, they know it's a death to them having any type of a new beginning, but also people knowing knowing about these unalivings that they're getting caught up for. These people were passionate about doing this shit, but divine timing is passionately on your side. They keep doing these sacrifices and shit, but they're getting caught up for this shit because a decision has already been made. They keep trying to do rituals on a decision that's already been made, and it's firm. Everybody's firm and wide awake. So these rituals definitely ain't working. These pet sacrifices, you got your guard up and you're heavily protected. Take it as it resonates, and you're protecting yourself from these people. It's been solidified about this, and they're trying to silence you because they know that they're going to jail. They were trying to silence you to imprison you or keep you trapped, but you're single, independent, alone. They wanted to keep you trapped to keep it secret that you are single, independent, and alone. They're being forced to let go and surrender and give this shit up. They keep trying to go back and forth with you, fight with you. You're not doing it with them, bro. You're not wasting your time. That's just what it is. The focus is completely on them. Take it as it resonates. They can't cause you any more delays. And it's something about you end this shit with these people. And it's something about the focus being on them because you're not addicted to drugs, alcohol, toxic attachments. You're not obsessed with these people either. That's that. If they have that shit going, they try to get attention on you to keep you in a repeated pattern karmic lesson by saying this about you. That shit is over. You're not addicted to shit. You walked away and separated, and they're pissed off about this shit because you were able to walk away. They're losing their shit about this. They're like, they don't get how everybody knows the truth. That's just what it is. They don't get how everybody knows the truth, that you aren't everything that they said that you were. They were passionately trying to do this shit. Take it as it resonates. They're not wide awake. Somebody still thinks that you're just in this obsession energy with them, or it's like, oh, it's like, I love you. You know the truth about that. Divine timing. This commitment, oath, and agreement is over because you found the truth, how they truly feel. They can't lie to you in your face. If anything, it's insulting. Now they're trying to get close to you, to get somebody may be trying to get close to you, get your DNA in some type of way. These key people core the problem, especially this elder that's getting caught up for these lost loved ones. They're being heavily watched for their hostility and jealousy towards you. All this chaos that they manufactured, that they manipulated to get some type of level up to try to set you up. They're having hella money problems for this shit. They're having eternal regret because of the fact that they got caught. For all these illusions are being investigated, especially surrounding this illusion, surrounding this STD, STI, who actually had it and who actually was passing it around and them poisoning people. That was a surprise to them, that this data backup in digital, something got backed up. This information got exposed, and they're drinking heavily about this shit because it was all a waste of time, because you're still in alignment, and they keep trying to force some type of reconciliation because they being heavily watched for their hostility and jealousy towards you. They're emotional as fuck. They're emotional as fuck because they got more than enough information about this risk that they took, and everything has been solved when it came to these investigations. There's no way out of this for them. They're caught the fuck up and they know it. And they keep trying to get close to you, but they can't get close to you. This crime has reached its limit. It's over. They're losing control because they can't keep doing this shit anymore. And now they're trying to fight with you, but that shit dead, done, and over with. You're not fighting back with them. They're being forced to surrender, let go, and give this shit up. And they're being forced to let go of trying to keep something secret to try to silence you about it, because they already going to jail. And it's like, you've already escaped. You're avoiding, blocking, and pushing them away. You're gone. You're already gone. You're already gone. God, Holy Spirit, guide from that prosperity. Please give me clear and concise messages for fucking Sagittarius. Divine masculine is already gone. That's just what it is. And your ancestors are protecting you. They're protecting you. They're walking beside you and within you as you go through your awakening. And you're protected. They're protecting you. They're looking out for you as you continue to move forward in the right direction. These people have been wearing a mask. These people wearing a mask, bro. Upset and angry about your protection. They're mad about this shit. They're really mad because of your protection. They don't like your protection because your ancestors are revealing everything. Secrets revealed. All secrets are getting revealed, and your ancestors are protecting you as these secrets get revealed. There's nothing they can do. This magic is backfiring and returning to sender. You're already free. You're gone. That's just what it is. Let me get one card for Sagittarius, please. And they're pissed off about this, but and they mad about you being happy. And you're brazen about this shit, your level up that's coming in. They feel betrayed because you keep grounding yourself and you bearing everything to the world, shining a light on everything despite all this sex magic they did. They feel shame because you already entered your season and you're healing. That's just what it is. And you fiercely love yourself. It's something about this cosmic power. Your cosmic power cannot be lost or destroyed, and it has them in grief about this shit. Angry as hell because you surrendered it to the universe and the divine, and you spoke up. Whatever you're doing online, you spoke up. Take it as a resonance, and they feel like this shit is a miracle because you know your worth. You actually know your worth, and you're manifesting new for yourself, and secrets are getting revealed as you continuously follow your intuition into your season. It's bringing in this change, and your ancestors are there for you every step of the way. 202 on the clock. There's nothing they can do about it. Thank you, ancestors. And you show gratitude. They're pissed off about that shit. They're angry, but it's like, it's a them problem. It's not a you problem. That's a them problem, honey. God, Holy Spirit, guide me by that prosperity. Please give me clear and concise messages for Sagittarius. Sorry. You're listening to your highest self. Somebody is trying to do magic on your highest self, and that's stupid. Because it's literally their worst decision they've ever made. They've been trying to stop you from listening. Like, they've been doing magic on you, your ancestors, to block. That shit ain't working. It's the worst decision they ever made. You're in solitude and you're doing and you're listening to your highest self when you make your choices. Take it as it resonates. And that's the way it's supposed to be. That's just what it is. Tolerance. And it's something about your tolerance. You being able, your patience and determination and willpower to keep moving forward despite everything. Let me get one card for Sagittarius, please. They're pissed off because you show yourself compassion. Take it as it resonates. It's something about they keep trying to do sex magic over what your memory or what you remember to get some type of compassion out of you. That's over because they keep trying to offer you up to eat time through seduction and trying to seduce you. But you're happy, joy and light and bliss as everything is coming back up and you're doing it on your own with creation solo. You're in alignment already. You're happy. They're angry about this shit. Revolution, take it as it resonates. Revolution, you're at peace, balance, and harmony. Take it as it resonates. And you're remaining loyal to your nature, your true nature, as well as your ancestors and God, the divine, and moving forward. It's already had it. It's already happened. Gratitude rampage. They're going through a major ego death. Because whatever they were conjuring up has fucking failed. And you're looking forward to what you're building for your legacy as well. And they're angry about this. Let's read this and we're going to close this out. And then we're going to close this out. That's it. All right. Doro Ayol. Ay. Let me go look this up. I'm so ready for this shit to be over, bro. 116. I'm good. 116. Doro Ayol. A man sits on the ground in deep meditation as his hands work with the numerous mala beads. His body and skin are covered in sacred geometric markings from all of his incarnations. What the fuck is wrong with me? I was about to say incantation, so somebody could be chanting and doing a lot of that. Of all of his incarnations, and he knows the lessons very well in this human experience. The Doro Owl card appears when you have to cut through the beliefs in your life that truly hold your spirit down. The man emits a velvet green aura, and there are saguaro cacti and aloe plants in the background, which seem to be a part of him. This card reminds us to build a strong foundation in order to ascend higher frequencies, realms, and the ways of life. Embody the feeling or experience or you want and become grounded in the reality that you can bring whatever you want to you. Wear your protective jewelry and adorn yourself intentionally. It says your happiness matters, joy is sacred, your laughter waters the earth. You deserve to be happy. It is safe for you to feel good. Allow yourself to feel joy with no limits. This is self-love. Your happiness doesn't need to look like anyone else's. If you can't imagine it, you won't be able to live it. Giggle therapy break. Close your eyes and see yourself joy-filled. Now laugh with your mouth and your eyes wide open. Try to release feel-good endorphins. I feel like me when I'm happy. And you're happy. And they're angry about that. But it's like, who cares? You're happy moving forward. You really are happy just moving forward. And you've escaped. You blocked them out. That's just what it is. And it's like they have no control over you. They're angry about that. They don't have control over divine feminine or divine masculine. They're still pissed off about the fact that you were able to move forward and there's nothing they can do about it. You keep following your intuition. Your intuition is making them lose their shit. But that ain't your problem. It's really not. They can be mad as much as they want to be, but at the end of the day, you're doing what you need to do, and they're angry about that, and they're gonna continue to be angry about that whether they like it or not. But that ain't your problem. It's like they're mad because it's like without control over you and everybody knowing the truth, and they have no access to either divine feminine or divine masculine energy. Both divine feminine and divine masculine has escaped, and now everybody that they had magic over, everything they did was based out of y'all energy. That's just what it is, and they're getting caught up for this shit because they can't manifest shit on their own. They literally needed your energy, especially divine feminine's energy, to build whatever they were building, to manifest out of that energy, because that's all they know. That's all they knew. That's all they still know. Take it as it resonates. They never relied on their own energy. Everything was completely based off of y'all energy and siphoning from you. And now that they're blocked from siphoning from you, they're being forced to live in their own energy and they can't handle it. They don't like it. But it's like, this is your energy. This is what you manifested. This is what you cultivated. So what did you expect was going to happen? And that's a you problem. That ain't nobody else's. And they're scared about what the fuck they've been manifesting in. But that ain't your problem. They put themselves in this predicament. For all their lies that they told, all the deception, everything. They're caught up. There ain't nobody fault but their own. Take it as it resonates. And you don't care. Like, I'm going to be real with you. Divine feminine don't care. Divine masculine don't care. It's really gotten to that point where you really just don't give a fuck. And they're losing their shit about this. And they're fucking like they're in their head angry because it's like, but the thing is, when they were fucking you over, trying to set you up to unalive you and doing this spell work, death spells, and all of this shit, and trying to destroy everything about you and tear you down and break you down, they didn't give a fuck about you. Like, the fuck? They cared about what was going to come to them when you got destroyed, what they were going to be able to take control of, and what they were going to be able to take. They didn't give a fuck about fucking you over. They didn't care. They didn't think twice. Being honest with you, they did not think twice. Because you got to think about it. This shit been going on for some months, for some years, others decades. This was planned out ahead of time, meticulously. You feel me? Everything was premeditated. They didn't give a fuck. They just didn't expect for you to wake the fuck up and just be like, cut off game that fucking strong. That's it. That's the them problem. It ain't your problem. All right. And they thought all these lies that they told was going to suffice for everybody. And now that everybody knows the truth and everybody's sick of this shit, they done. And that's just what it is. Oh well. Family caught up. This fuck them. I'm gonna be real with you. All right, well, that's all I got for Sagittarius. Please like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you know exactly when I post as soon as I post it. If you want to follow me on social media, you should follow me on TikTok and Instagram at WeirdLee Inc. Final thoughts. Fuck them. Fuck them. It is what it is. They're caught up. That ain't your problem. And that's the thing. You already know it ain't your problem. And that's the thing. You don't give a fuck. But they're angry about the fact that you don't give a fuck. And that ain't your problem. It still ain't your problem, no matter how you spend it. All right. Well, don't forget to cleanse your energy, take your spiritual baths, do your protection spells, protection rituals, read your scriptures, stay prayed up, whatever you subscribe to. Just make sure you got self-love. And at the end of the day, if you feel like nobody loves you and you feel like nobody cares about you, know that I love you, and I will see y'all in the next one. Peace. Bye, guys. My puff's all lopsided and shit. Why you ain't tell me?